If you ever felt like your picking falls apart whenever you have to play upstrokes, this video is for you. One of the biggest problems beginner guitar players have is weak upstroke picking. The downstroke feels natural, strong and comfortable, but the upstroke usually feels awkward, weak, and completely out of control. And the problem is, if you don't fix it, your speed, groove, timing, and picking control will always hit a wall. So in this video, I'm going to show you simple exercises, riffs, and practical ways to completely improve your upstroke picking. But before we start, if this is your first time on the channel, I'm Rod Rodriguez and I've been a professional musician and music teacher since 1997. Here on the channel, you will find guitar lessons, music content, gear reviews, and everything related to becoming a better guitar player. If you don't want to miss the new videos, please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all the new videos notifications. I'll start really basic, then we will have more complicated riffs and exercises along the video. Let's start with a really easy reggae strum. You're probably thinking, why the F I'm starting with it? Because I tested it several times with my students and it actually worked. It doesn't matter if many guitar players play reggae with down strums. We are here to fix the upstrokes. So let's just do an easy reggae strum, playing it all with upstrokes on the chords A, D, and E. Now let's play a shuffle only on the low E string with upstrokes. Now let's do it over all the other strings with the same shuffle, playing 4 times per string. By this time, your upstroke is already better, so let's play that 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise, all with upstrokes. It will feel uncomfortable because you are used to play it with alternate picking. Just keep the focus on playing upstrokes. This next exercise is great for picking control in general because it forces you to play with inside and outside picking. So this exercise is also from the 1, 2, 3, 4 family, and it starts with the first finger on the top string, and then you move down a string with the second finger, you play up, okay, and then you move up a string with the second finger, playing downstroke, and then move down a string with the third finger, you play upstroke, and then you move up a string, you play with the third finger, playing downstroke, and then move down a string with the pinky finger, you play upstroke. So the whole thing is going to be like that. And then now you just repeat it over all the other strings. Now backwards be like that. So 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, right? So 4, playing the downstroke, move up a string 3rd fret, playing up, move down 3, playing down, move up 2, playing up, move down 2, playing down, and move up 1, playing up. So the whole thing. And I played over all the other strings. This next one is very similar to the previous one, but now with string skipping. So it's going to be like this. We play 1, 2, 3, 4, but in different fingers, like this. So picking down here to 1, skip a string 2, picking upstroke, and then next one's 3, and then breaking down, and then skip a string up 4, right? So down, up. And then backwards, like this, 4, 3, 2, 1, but with the fingers in different strings. So 4, skip a string 3, skip 2, skip 1. The picking is going to be down, up, and then over all the other strings. I don't want to make you tired of exercise. I will show you only one more, then we will move to the riffs. This is a Paul Gilbert exercise that emphasizes the upstroke picking. When you move down to the next string, you play it with upstroke. It's even better if you repeat the last part to keep the focus on fixing that upstroke part, like this. This exercise is very simple. It's played on the 9th fret on the 4th string, so 9, 11, 12, and the picking is going to be down, up, down, and then move down a string to the 9th fret there, but playing up, so it's going to be like that. And then you do the backwards here, 12, 11, 9, so we are focusing on this here, with the upstroke there. So it's even better if you repeat that like this, once, twice. If you want, you can do like 3 times. Okay, enough of exercises. I will teach you a couple riffs now. I played a great riff in the beginning of this video. It's from the song Get the Funk Out from the band Extreme. Nuno Bettencourt is an incredible guitar player. Actually one of my top 5 favorites of all times. And he has an incredible picking control. You can play this riff with downstrokes, but it has no feel, no groove. And when you play like that, if you want to get that feel and that groove, you should play it with upstrokes. There's another great riff that will help you with the upstrokes that actually most of people don't realize it's played with upstrokes. It's Pantera's Cowboys from Hell. For the same reason of the previous riff, it's impossible to get that same feel playing only with downstrokes. How to practice? Always practice with a metronome or a drum machine. Oh, another one talking about metronome. Yes, of course. If it wasn't important, nobody will always talk about it. You can find free apps for your phone or also on Google. You can also find great drum loops on YouTube. That really helps your timing control and automatically helps you to get that groove. Keeping your hand on the bridge helps you to get the picking control and avoiding hitting the wrong strings. You should practice these exercises for a few minutes before you practice anything with alternate picking. Follow all these steps and you'll feel a huge difference in your playing. Let me know in comments how your process is going. If you want to learn more about me, my private lessons, and my online guitar courses, please check out my website at www.rodrodriguez.net. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.